I think that's about right. I'm gonna run through it real quick, just the first part. I was 18, almost 19 years old. I found out that I was diagnosed with sensorineural hearing loss. I started playing music when I was about 7 years old. I received my first acoustic guitar for Christmas, and that was about 13 years ago, so I've been playing and practicing for about 13 years. So when I first found out that I was losing my hearing, it made me kind of think about, am I going to be able to listen to the radio? Am I going to be able to learn new music? And can I continue playing what I've already learned to play? And I actually saw someone on TV who was playing an instrument and singing, and she's completely deaf. And so that kind of told me that I can still do it. You know, I know what I'm doing, I know what it's supposed to feel like, I know what it's supposed to sound like, so now instead of so much focusing on the sound, I try to focus on how my guitar feels in my hands and what the chords look like and the strength it takes to push down the strings, so that way when I'm teaching a student, I know what it needs to look like. I don't have to rely completely on sound. Only a few of my students know that I have hearing loss. Some of them know because they've noticed my hearing aids and have asked, which is completely fine. I am totally open to talking about it with my kids and kind of giving them an idea of what it's like, and I like to answer their questions because the more educated they are, then the more likely they are to get involved with deaf people and music. I have had students in the past with disabilities, and some have been deaf, some have been blind even. And so it's kind of cool to find that connection with people and be able to tell them that you have something in common. You know, when they tell you, I'm blind, and they bring their seeing eye dog with them to class. How cool is it to be like, oh, well, you know, I'm hearing impaired, so you have something in common that, you know, you can talk about, and it kind of then inspires that person that, well, if I can do it, they can do it. I do find it as an open door. I get to go and I get to learn ASL, a new language, and I'm actually going to the deaf school this coming fall to learn sign language and get involved with people of my new culture now with hearing loss. And I want to use it as a way to better both my life and someone else's life. I don't want to look at this as a negative thing. I definitely want to see it as getting to learn something new. I want it to be something positive.